think a lot about our relationship to the natural world and the pressure that we put on the natural world in terms of resources and taking more than we need. And the interesting thing about aerial photography is that it distances us from the subject matter, and we're floating above it, and the earth becomes an abstraction in a sense, and it's easy to lose sight of a lot of the damage that we're doing to the planet with how we over-extract resources that we don't need. So I look at a lot of mining sites, open pit mines, and then I start to use the language of those spaces in the paintings. And the paintings themselves are not specifically one place, but they are a mixture of various places on the planet, and they reference the lengths that we go to and the resources that we put towards taking things from the earth. Back the other night and I forgot how good that album is. Just reflecting on this moment in history and trying to locate myself in it. In some ways there's a mourning process that goes on in the work, and then also there's some hope in the work too, because there has to be some hope. And so the pendulum swings from painting to painting. Some feel a little bit lighter, others get a little more dense and heavy, but there's a constant seeking of placement in this moment. All of my paintings explore our relationship to the natural world. The paintings here in the studio, thinking about the environment and our relationship to the earth. And the exhibition at Work Shack is a series of paintings called Meat Candy. And those paintings are exploring my relationship to the food I consume, meat products, animal products, and just a self-examination and also reflection on how we've become more distanced from the food that we eat over time. So these paintings are filled with bits and pieces of chickens and pigs and animal parts, and there's something both very seductive about some of the imagery, but then also very grotesque about it. And for me, that reflects this contradictory relationship we have to the food we consume. It's something that we desire and we want, but there's also a dark side to it, and there's a cost beyond what we pay for at the counter. For me, painting allows me to process everything that's going on in the world and filter it through myself. The end result is the work that's being made, and there's a meditation to it, and sometimes even prayer that takes place in the act, with the hope that, not necessarily that finding answers, but maybe finding something that's been missing.